Hello, 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 hello. Good day, everyone. This is just to introduce the channel to you. Channel is not something that's is not something of serious concern anyway. Let me put it that way. The platform, the channel is just all about journaling, you know, my trading opportunities. Um, I'm not a financial expert. I'm just trying to do this to use as an opportunity to look at the market and journal my trading. And if you find it useful or benefiting, you can make use of it. It's just my own approach to the market, the way I look at the market, the way I analyze the market. I'm not saying that this is how you should do yours, but over time, if you find it useful, if you find it, value adding, you can come back again to to learn more. However, as I've said before, this is just my own channel, my personal YouTube channel that actually, brought up myself using it to keep records of my trades, journal my trades, and probably share it with my friends and colleagues. But if you, as I've said earlier, you find it so, you know, benefiting, useful, you can ask more questions about it. Okay, basically, we all know that we look at the trading from two angles, two approaches. Some believes in technicals, while some believe in fundamentals. Some traders actually bring the two together and use that to trade and use that to deal with the market. My own approach to it is by using fundamentals and technicals before I open positions. However, what I'll be talking, let me put it that way, what I'll be talking, sharing today, it's basically all about technicals. My own technical approach, let me put it that way, to the market. So, and it has to be aligned with fundamentals. So, right now, there's a platform which I'm going to show to you guys later that actually summarize everything about fundamental in the market for me. When I go to that platform and I look at what fundamental is talking about, I'm not talking about forex factory. I'm talking about FX trade. No, 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 no. Not these are the public platforms. This platform I will be sharing later on. It's just strictly for private people. So I go there, I look at what the peers are doing, both commodities and FX peers. So if I see a clearer picture in terms of fundamental, so I come to my trading desk, analyze using my technicals, and if it corresponds to if it jives, I use that to open positions. Nothing so serious. As I've said earlier, that the fundamental platform we share later, not today. But I just actually want to use this as my first video, introduce myself to YouTube, and to use as an opportunity to, to journal my trades. So, as an introduction, okay, just a moment, please. Just a moment. Just want to ensure that this is recorded. To do it to recording. Okay, okay. Please a moment, please. I just want to see that the Recording software is working fine. Okay. 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 So, um, okay, is recording fine. So first and first. So let's go to DXY, which is dollar index, to see what that is talking about. Ordinarily, on a technical level, we all know that this is dollar index. It just telling us the dollar strength, and any pairs that is correlating to that is counter correlating to dollar index will be doing otherwise. For example, if dollar index on the either MT4, MT5 or trading view is giving buy signal, you should know that you'll be looking for sell signal on Euro USD, GBP USD, and even possibly gold to do the other way around. First and foremost, let's start with dollar index to see the possibility the dollar is actually presenting in the market for the week ahead. Okay, so we'll start from the higher time frame. The higher time frame that we'll be starting today will be from weekly. Weekly. Okay, so technically, there's I might not be able to give you the foundation of my technical settings right now, but you just follow me. It's not something that's so serious. It just is something that is well, the indicator that is well used in the market, but I don't use it the way people normally use it. As a matter of fact, that's why I named this channel to be counter capital. That word counter, it has a very, very great meaning. I, for one, I do opposite to what people are doing in the market. So if you actually see me throwing up any indicator that you are that is well known to you, don't think I'm using it the way people usually use it. I do the other way around. I do the other, excuse me, just I do the other way around. Okay, let's start from the higher time frame. I'm going to use channels, trend lines. I'll be using basically channels and trade lines for now. And just follow you. See, I'm using it. I'm not using it the way you draw channels and you draw trade lines and you think you follow. No, 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 no. So you understand. So sorry about that. Let me just sorry about that. Okay. If I look at my weekly, well, somebody can say you can draw the trend line from here. This is a regular way of drawing the trend line. If you go out there and either you have bought courses, you go to YouTube, they'll tell you that from the point A to point, this is point A, point B, which is the retracement. You join the two points together. But I don't use it that way. No, 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 no. That's not my way of, okay, drawing a trend line. This is where I draw it. This point A, which is the wick, either the wick or the close of the candle. But for point A, you pick it from the wick. Point B, which is the retracement point, making the second point. Okay, my own trend line must touch the close of the candle. Close of the candle. Can you say it? This close of the candle. So if this is breaking the structure, I'm not following it very carefully. I'm not structured breaking. How do I put it now? That when the structure breaks, it retraces. So you would continue. No, I don't do that. I don't do that. I told you I do counter. I do, I trade the opposite of people are doing. Ordinarily, if you're able to draw this, that is general knowledge. That's what people do. You're able to, connect 2 points together. What you'll be looking at, what you are being taught everywhere you go to, what you are probably you learn on YouTube or anywhere, is but sorry about that. Let me do it again. Okay. What you have been taught or you have learned so far is that by the time it comes to this third point, you should be looking for sell or something. If you do that, I'm sorry, you won't stay long in the market. So this is my own approach. I remove this. I remove this. Let me draw my own. This we are still talking. This is on the weekly time frame. The second point will be the close of the candle, which I've just done. So I will clone this particular trend line. I'm taking it to the point where the retracement is coming from. The retracement is coming from here. The people out there, this is where the retracement is coming. The retracement is coming from before it goes. The retracement is coming from here. You understand all this internal structure before it got here. Okay, people would just bring up a trend line. They know that is where they'll say, okay, let me draw a trend line again, blah blah blah. You understand? On the week, no. I will clone it. I'll clone it. I take the clone copy to the close of the candle. To the what? The close of the candle. Okay. Now, we are looking at this DXY right now, which is dollar index. On the weekly, there's no opportunity at all. There's no opportunity. You are not close to any opportunity. However, let's go to daily time frame if there's anything. Okay. Now on daily time frame, if you look at it critically, there's nothing as such based on the strategy. I'm still going to say much more about the strategy. This is just an introductory aspect of it. There's nothing so much serious. So let's go to 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame. Okay, okay. We can see looking at this current price point. If I take my trend line, I'm still using trend line for now. Trend line from point A, okay, to point B, okay, because point B, to me, if I do it this way, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, look at the structure again. This from here to here, this at, let me use the general language, at broken the structure. It retraces. Okay, so you can take it from point, this will now be the new point A, this will be new point B, but the point A to B must, A can either be, it depends on the structure of the market. Look at this very well. You can see it weak here, let's starting from this structure. Okay, because if you take it from here, by the time you are taking it, this is a weak, nice weak. But if you take it, because this is where the retracement is coming to, okay, it won't make any sense. Can you see? It won't make any sense. Okay, but over time, if you have actually done that before now, okay, you will see that, whatever action you won't be able to take any action anyway. So this is new point. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a new point to point B, the close of the candle. It touches the closing of candle. This is what I'm looking at. Close of the candle he to the current price area, which is this current price area. I'll clone this thread line. This is a clone copy. This is a clone copy. I will place it on the close candle. not weak. Good. Now, on the close candle, this is on the close candle I'm looking at here. This particular, what this strategy is simply saying now is that at the point you have actually, if you have analyzed this market on time, if you have analyzed on the time, and but if you have analyzed around this point, and this, and you have this kind of market uh, price, let me use the word price action here. What this system is saying that you need to sell from here. You sell from here. Whatever happens here, just ignore it, because the general public will be looking at, their third point to buy. If you go to lower time frame like 1 hour, it might be more clearer. You might even see, what we call what I normally call um, what did I call it now? A candle that will entice you to take action. Okay, let me just use that one for now. I have a word for that, but I won't share it for now. If you go to a lower time frame, probably 1 hour, you will see a candle that will, allow you to take action. From there, they will take you out. So if you have actually taken your action here, and you take your, if your stop loss is behind, there's a way of taking, of placing stop loss, but not now at my reason. It's very safe. If stop loss is it, forget about that trade. You've lost it. But why I like this strategy is that risk reward ratio, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. If you are the type that can actually, restrict yourself to one or two pairs, looking at fundamentals, and you said, okay, those are the pairs that will actually be trading for that time period, you will enjoy it. Okay, now this DXY, it's saying we should sell. If you're allowed to open position on DXY, you just have to sell. But we know that in most platforms, in most trading platforms, you will not be able to position on DXY. You have to actually go and look for opportunities in GBP USD or Euro USD, or possibly gold. Okay, so if you have open positions, what should be your first take profit? Should be here. Now, if you have actually, if you want us to measure um risk reward, long position. This is, sorry about that. Made a mistake. It's supposed to be short. Okay. If I, oh, shush, shush. I need to delete it. Delete. Now, good. If I, if my, if this is my stop loss 99.01, for example, okay, it's even too much. My take profit will be here. You can see 2.92. Okay, so risk reward is 2.92. If every 0.92, you are getting like two times of it. Okay, which that's why I like the strategy. But the strategy must be in conformance to the fundamentals. It must be in line with the fundamentals. Okay, so looking at DXY. So let's even quickly go and check GBP USD. Let's check USD and see what the market is saying. If GBP USD, Euro USD, and all that. Okay, because we have gotten a trade idea from DXY. Before then, allow me to go to 1 hour. If 1 hour will confirm that, yes, 1 hour confirms it. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, great, nice one. 1 hour confirms it. So go to. I don't need to waste any time. Let me go to um, GBP USD. GBP USD. Okay, okay. This is actually taking profit. Sharp, sharp. Taking profit. Taking profits. If I have taken it from here, okay, taking it from here, or let me see, this has taken profit. This one has taken profit already. Okay, let me take from here. Excuse me. This one. Okay, okay. The retracement point. Listen, this this brick structure, all this, hold on, all this, all this down here are retracement points. So you clone it to the close candle. This is it. Excuse me. Clone it to the close candle of the retracement, which is this. Now, that's number one of it. This is okay. Looking at it from 1 hour. Let's see for okay. Sorry about that. This is 4 hour. If I'm doing 4 hour, let me just quickly start because that's where I started DXY from. Let me quickly run it from. Sorry. I'm still coming back to 1 hour time frame. Let me remove all this. Okay. Okay. From here, for example, tracement, close of the candle. Okay. Clone it. Bring the counter. This is, let's put it here. Close of the candle. Okay. Let's go to 1 hour. Okay. Now, here, from here, close of the candle. You clone it. You're on 1 hour now. 1 hour analysis. The retracement is this the close of it. Okay, good. Now let me remove this 4 hour to avoid confusion. To avoid confusion, it's still okay. Back to the shirts. Remove. Okay. Now this brick structure retrace. This is where it closes. Now, what you are looking for, that's what we call the counter. This is the counter capital. People are looking at it as the market is actually going down, but we are looking at it that is not so. If you actually want to take money from other people, you have to do the counter of what they are doing. You have to do the opposite of what they are doing. That's what simply means. Now, this candle is a very good signal too. You really reject it. If you like, you can buy and place your stop loss behind. If you have done that, you are still safe. But if you don't get this one on time, you come here, this candle too, into the channel. So you take your buy. For this particular trade, your take profit, which the market has done, is here, the close of this candle here. Can you see that the profit has been taken and the market is increasing? Because we actually used DXY to analyze. Let's go to Euro USD because if DXY is giving you sell, automatically Euro USD will be giving you buy. Let's see Euro USD, where is that? Okay, I see it. Still on four. This one is very nice one. I've actually analyzed this one already. Can you imagine? I'm in this trade already. I'm actually this trade on my trading, on my empty file is still open. Okay, my take profit, my potential take profit is here. So this is the PS that actually you know does what the DXY is showing in the market at the moment. This is it. This is the perfect. Let's go. Let me take it down. Let me put it close to DXY. Good. So as we've already analyzed it before now, this is 1 hour. This is 1 hour. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. So, well, this is just an introduction to the channel. There are still a lot to share, a lot to journal, a lot to show. This is not trading advice. It's just my way of approaching the way I see the market. Okay. So I'm actually in this trade. I'm not saying you should go ahead and open position. So I'm not a financial, I'm not sure. I'm not your financial advisor or I'm a financial expert. No, we are all in this market together, to rub minds. But this is my own approach. It's one of my approaches anyway. Right now, I won't say what is not. I won't, deceive anybody. This particular trade, I'm in it. I actually entered from here. I'm actually, I entered from here. My SL is behind. There's a way I calculate my SL. Do you understand? So we'll talk about that. It might not be now. Now my take profit, it's 1.7651. So thank you very much. This is just an introductory part of the channel. So I will still try to share more, you know, um, post more videos. This is just this might be an amateur one. I don't do this. I don't do this. Yeah, I've been doing this secretly for years. So just feel like let me just share it. Let me just whoever know. I know some people will still be saying anything now. If you just take be patient with me, you will see what I'm talking about. We are still going to talk about fundamental aspect of it. And I've said earlier, there's a platform which I don't even stress myself by fundamentals. You understand? So that platform just give me the snapshots of what is going on in the market regards fundamentals, and I pick up the pairs from there and I focus on them. All right, later we'll talk more. So I need to stop here. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. Bye.